The Road Warrior Wizards arriving at the arena. That look tells us they're ready to get down to the task at hand. Happy weekend, everyone. It's the NBA on Saturday night, presented to you live on 2K Sports. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. A look at the opening lineup for Washington. They've got Chris Middleton, Bilal Coulibaly out there with Sarr. And it's Champagnie at the 4. And for the Timberwolves, Ed is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Naz Reid. And it's Highland in at the 1 spot. Here we are, Stan, at the midway point. We've got some big things coming up on the schedule.
Yeah, some things that fans really love. All-Star Weekend, the trade deadline. We'll see which teams are going to shake up their roster. A lot of stuff going on.
5 on the clock. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And after an outstanding month of games, he's earned this honor, your Eastern Conference Player of the Month.
As of late, he has been an absolute menace on the defensive end of the floor, causing all kinds of trouble for opposing offenses and making it really tough for the other team to find buckets.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Pass to Reid. Now here's Edwards. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Bilal Coulibaly.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
Well, Coach, Minnesota turning back the clock last year. Most of their lineups had multiple bigs.
Yeah, and we saw how effective it was, especially on defense. Minnesota led the league in defensive rating by a wide margin, and that length was a key factor.
It's rebounded by Washington. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Lakers in their last game.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
Yeah, and you know, coaches honestly wouldn't have as much to do if guys shot like that every night.
Pass to Middleton. Over Gobert, and that one's good. Middleton.
Yeah, so confident from the mid-range. Middleton, I love seeing him look to score from there.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Edwards can't hit. The Wizards have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Magician. He's guarded by Highland. Pass to Sarr. Here's Champagnie. Here's Magician. He played a great game against the Lakers. The shot. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Timberwolves have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Now here's Highland, tightly guarded. It doesn't go for him.
Not an ideal start for them. Still looking for their first field goal after 4 misses.
Pass to Magician. There's the triple. And that comes off the assist by Middleton.
The versatility of Middleton. Not just a scorer, also a solid passer and distributor.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over. The Wizards beat them last time when these two met in Washington.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And it's Highland, that time on the assist by McDaniels.
Well, they missed their first 4 shots, but finally able to get one on the board. Sometimes you just need to see that first one go down.
Pass to Middleton. The 3 is up. He buries it from 3. Middleton's got 5 now.
Yeah, as good as anyone on the catch and shoot. Middleton deposits another J.
Here's Edwards. Soft touch off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Washington shooting their first free throws of the night. That one misses.
Yeah, and the potential Sarr has is enticing. He's a talented, mobile big man who wants to keep improving.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. And here's Edwards. He's coming off a 19-point game against Utah.
Yeah, but it wasn't just the scoring. He had a bunch of assists, too, affecting the offense in so many ways.
Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
Here's Magician. He's guarded by Highland. Pass to Carrington. Inside, Sarr. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Edwards. Defense right on him.
And as Sarr gets older, he'll learn how to use his length even more.
He led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Outside Edwards. Driving in, and Edwards slams it in.
Hey, good luck stopping Edwards when he puts his head down and attacks the basket.
Wizards leading by 3. Here's Magician. 5 points in the game. Sarr passes to Champagny. 6 to shoot. It's blocked by Gobert.
Well, you have to be aware of Gobert on the floor. He's got a few Defensive Player of the Year trophies.
And the basket by Highland.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
The Wizards have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Pass to Middleton. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. From down in the low post, it goes. McDaniels got his second bucket of the night.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Now a timeout called by Washington. Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft. Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles.
Magician, the pass to Middleton. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. It's Edwards on the wing. Outside, Highland. Off the mark there with a 3. And so Middleton will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. They trail by 1.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Edwards, the pass to Reed. The kick out to Edwards. Just 4 to shoot. The offensive rebound. Reed can't hit. The Wizards have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Down low. And they're running.
Not only is Sarr a willing passer, he's a very skilled passer as well.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Right side, Highland. Got a hand on it. Second chance effort. And too long on the shot.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. No good on the triple.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
Magician. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
The Wizards making a switch here. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Washington?
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Here's Vincent. Misses off the right iron.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Magician, the pass to Sarb, to the inside. And the powerful one-handed slam.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And Minnesota calls time here. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Here's Shannon, shoots over George. Shannon's shot is off.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert, but that time you just couldn't get it done.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Pass to Shannon. They need this. Knocks down the long J.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Magician. 18 points for him. And here's Brogdon. Now Simmons. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Vincent outside, just 5 to shoot. Puts up a deep three. Tipped! And he stays with it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Wizards making a switch here. Base checked in. Wizards leading by 11. Here's Magician. Consistent production from him, averaging around 27.5 points a game. It's deflected. Here's Shannon. He's covered by Bay. To the middle. Reed against George. It's rebounded by Washington.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Brogdon. Alexander Walker grabs the board.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the first. Pass to Gobert. To the left wing. Clock at 6. Vincent with the ball. Rejected by George. And he's able to get it back. Alexander Walker with it. Now guarded by Brogdon. And so Gobert will bring it up for Minnesota. 11-point game. Defeated by Utah in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Always a tough atmosphere on the road. They were right in it, but just didn't make enough plays.
Yeah, they had their chances and put up a fight, but it's so hard to win close games on the road.
Magician, the pass to Simmons. Here's Bay. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul of the game. Washington shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
1 shot.
And that one misses. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defense is disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
In at forward, Edwards and McDaniels. Gabe Vincent out there with Bones Highland. And it's Reed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Magician in the last matchup against the Lakers was a man on a mission. He dropped 35 points, and he also dished out plenty of assists, something we're used to seeing. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
And Stan, while Edwards has pushed back, it hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his heiress, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
Highland, the pass to Reed. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Well, McDaniels has really found a flow offensively, and he's just going to ride it as long as he can.
Pass to Champagny. Here's Magician. He's guarded by Highland. Koulibaly on the wing. Counted. Koulibaly's got his first points of the game.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Highland. Sarr pulls it in.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Here's Magician. Pass to Champagny. Here's Magician, guarded by Edwards. Here's Magician. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And the screen provided just enough space for him. Love the selfless attitude on display.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. Timberwolves trail by 11. Pass to Reed. Highland looking for an opening. Now here's McDaniels. The three-pointer off the mark. To the paint. Champagny, the pass to the Magician. It's good. Magician's got 22 points.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen.
Like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Pass to Reed. Back to Vincent. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. On the take, Champagny, the pass to the Magician. Here's Champagny. He's guarded by Highland. Pass to Sarr. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Vincent. Back to Highland.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
The ball's knocked loose.
Well, that's just great awareness. He was ready and took advantage.
Champagny gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 13. To win the drought. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Minnesota shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
Well, you know, Anthony Edwards has one of the highest motors we've seen. His relentlessness throughout the length of a game is just exceptional. He wears out the entire opposing team.
Here's Koulibaly. Oh, can't get the reverse flush. Timberwolves trail by 13. Highland with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against Utah. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
That's what Reed brings to the table. He's got an impressive combination of strength and mobility.
Middleton outside, lets the three fly, and again it's Washington with a three.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's Magician. He's guarded by Highland. Magician, the pass to Champagny. McDaniels with some nice D.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Stan, you coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have a guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
Pass to Sarr. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Reed's got 5 rebounds tonight. Down low. Here's McDaniels. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. McDaniels got 15.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Here's Coulibaly. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. Magician's got 6 in the quarter.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Middleton against Edwards. Fires it. Washington with a rebound.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Here's Magician. He's guarded by Highland. The shot by Magician, no good. Timberwolves trail by 16. Here's Vincent. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Well, for someone who is mostly an off guard, Edwards puts up great assist numbers.
Washington calls timeout.
They just committed too many fouls. While you don't want to give up easy looks, you also don't want to give away points. It's been a non-stop parade to the free throw line.
And so it's the Washington Wizards, leading by 17 at the end of the period. They're getting
the first half with the score. Your Timberwolves, 44. The Wizards, 61.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Wizards leading by 17, and so in the game for Washington. We've got Bilal Coulibaly. Chris Middleton is out there with Sarr, and it's Champagny at the 4.
You know, if his shot isn't available, Middleton is moving the ball, and he's a pretty skilled passer.
And here's Edwards. Reed passes to Edwards. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Edwards has got 17 points.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And so it's Highland who brings up the ball for Minnesota. Trailing by 17. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. It'll be game number 2 in their 5-game homestand. Pass to Magician. Here's Champagny. Reed defending. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it fly. Keeps it alive. Great positioning on the putback. Magician's got 28.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Minnesota shooting around 35% from the field so far. Outside McDaniels. Now here's Highland, guarded closely. Outside Edwards. The rebound by Magician. Magician's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And stolen by Edwards. Fast break, Minnesota. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, that's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents. Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. Magician, the pass to Champagny. Just 5 on the clock. Magician. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Highland's got his 4th rebound in this one. Lets it go. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. 6 points for him.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Magician, the pass to Champagny. Here's Sarr. Koulibaly on the wing. Second shot opportunity. Shot's good by Sarr. Sarr's got 5 now.
Yeah, more points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Highland, the pass to Reed. Poke loose, and it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Now we get a chance to check some stats for Julius Randle. Eubanks, he's checked in for Champagny. Here's McDaniels. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
Yeah, they've come out of the break confidently. 4 of their first 5 here to start the second half.
Here's Magician. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. Edwards with it, picked up by Eubanks. Left side Reed. Fades. Rebound by the Wizards. Magician's got rebound number 8 now. Pass to Koulibaly. To the middle. It's Middleton on the wing. 16 feet out. And it's Washington with another.
Yeah, whether it's his passing or scoring, Middleton will pick you apart in the 2-man game.
Stan, there are lots of loud arenas in the NBA. What was the toughest place for you to win?
Well, Brian, it was against whoever had the best players on the other side.
Vincent's checked in for McDaniels. Vincent passes to Highland. The rebound by Magician. Washington leading by 18. Middleton passes to the Magician. He can't get it to go. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Outside, Highland. Doesn't go that time. Washington has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Outside Koulibaly. He shoots. And they'll get another chance. And that one's good. Middleton.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. Up and in from the low block.
Outstanding job converting in close. Gobert understands how to execute around the rim.
Here's Magician. He's guarded by Highland. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Highland. And as we go deeper into the regular season and the standings start to take shape across the league, let's have a look at where the rookies are at in the Rookie of the Year race. You take a look at Sarr, and he's demonstrated some tremendous skill so far. We're smack in the middle of the season, and he's just 1 spot back from the top.
And with about half the season behind us, it's clear how much potential he has to blossom into a star.
Yeah, this kid's future is incredibly bright. And what's even scarier, he's just scratching the surface.
Right side Edwards lets it fly. And that one's long. Wizards leading by 18. Here's Magician. And that comes off the assist by Middleton. Middleton's got 6 assists now in the game. Now Vincent. Left side Highland. Launches a 3. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Middleton against Edwards. Middleton, no good. Timberwolves trail by 20. This one for 3. Highland misses.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Reed. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And, Coach, how about Naz Reid, the 2024 Sixth Man of the Year award winner? All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
Well, in addition, I love their passing. I mean, they're buying into that team concept. That's hard to get out of your young guys.
Wizards leading by 15. In it forward, Edwards and McDaniels. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Bones Highland. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Right wing. Here's Champagny. Launches it. Nice D from Alexander-Walker.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Now here's Highland. He's guarded closely. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Washington.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense. Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Highland. Now Alexander-Walker. Koulibaly defending. Outside, Alexander-Walker. And Highland good for 3.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Washington leading by 14. Outside Koulibaly. Here's Magician. He's guarded by Highland. The shot by Magician, no good. Oh, they get a hand on it. Champagny, the pass to Middleton. Here's Magician. He's guarded by Highland. Pass to Champagny. Middleton outside to the inside. Second chance shot. And he sinks the layup. Magician's got 38 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Now here's Highland. Pass to McDaniels. And here's Alexander-Walker. The 3-ball. And it's Koulibaly with a rebound.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Here's McDaniels. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
An aggressive move by McDaniels, a guy who keeps growing his game.
Now a timeout called by Washington. And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach. But when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Brian, I had the game that would get you beat as a coach. I will say my greatest strength was this. I was never once accused of overpassing.
The black hole. That is Stan Van Gundy. Out on his own on the break. And Edwards slams it in.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
Here's Magician. He's guarded by Highland. Champagny, the pass to Middleton. The Wizards with another miss.
Might be time for a little different approach. This shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
Outside, Highland. Gobert with it. Left side, Highland. Shot clock at 6. And that one's good.
Yeah, you have to give him a lot of credit here. He's turned things around after a disappointing first half.
Here's Magician. He's guarded by Highland. Sarr passes to Middleton. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Intelligent play by Middleton. Now, he does what he can to ensure he gets fouled while in the act.
Both good from the line that time.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Highland, the pass to Alexander Walker. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Highland. Rebound by Middleton. Middleton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Sarr, defended by Gobert. Sarr passes to the Magician. Middleton outside. Left side, Alexander Walker. Here's Highland. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Here's Magician. Drops in the layup for 2. Magician's got 40 points.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
Edwards with it, picked up by Coulibaly. And let's see what Washington has coming up. On Monday, they're off to Charlotte to face off with the Hornets. And then on Wednesday, they're off to Brooklyn to face off with the Nets.
And you know, for that matchup with Atlanta, this is one that they expect to win. But those games can be tricky. Remember, there are no free wins in this league.
Here's Magician. Out of bounds, the Timberwolves will take it. Outside, Alexander Walker. Three-pointer. Minnesota again missing.
They are just owning the boards right now.
And it's Middleton driving. 2 points. That one goes. Middleton's got 22 points.
With how well he shoots it, you can forget Middleton is 6'7". That size and high release point helps him close in.
Highland, and he gets that one.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Inside, here's Magician. Rebounded by Highland. Timberwolves trail by 9. To the middle. Deflects the pass. And a fast break now for the Wizards. Here's Sarr. Sinks that one from the post.
Look at the rookie rising to meet the defense's challenge. Sarr using all of his length to beat the contest inside.
Here's Edwards. Oh, the finish inside by Edwards.
After a poor offensive first half, some nice adjustments made by this staff, and their shooting percentage is climbing.
Pass to Middleton. Here's Champagny. The 3 is up. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Highland's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Well, with this team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time. Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Here's Sarr, defended by Gobert. Sarr passes to Middleton. Clock is at 3. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Here's Highland. Rebounded by Champagny. Champagny's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Middleton. Tries again. And it's good. 2 points. Middleton's got 10 points here in the second half.
Yeah, with his 6'7" height and consistent shot, Chris Middleton is so tough. I mean, we're seeing another big night from him.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota.
Coach is not happy with their effort on the defensive glass. They're giving up way too many second chance points.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. Coach was seething about the turnovers. He said, I love everything we're doing but the turnovers. They're killing us. Let's clean up that before it sinks us.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Washington foul. Number 33. Third personal foul. Third team foul.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Wizards ball.
Here's Carrington, guarded by Edwards. Magician, pass to Champagny. It's stolen by Highland. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Edwards. Oh, it's Edwards all the way.
Talk about a guy who runs the floor. Edwards gets down there on the fast break so quickly.
Now a timeout called by Washington.
Well, I know what their coach is preaching in this huddle. Can you guys please stop turning it over?
Wizards leading by 7. Pass to Magician. Wide open. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Highland. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Highland's got 22.
Yeah, nice read by Gobert. When he's providing an assist, that is a big bonus.
Here's Carrington. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Bones Highland. The first free throw is good. And so he hits both. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And Minnesota making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Here's Magician. He's guarded by Highland. Pass to Middleton. That one doesn't drop. McDaniels with some nice D. Timberwolves trail by 7. Here's Alexander Walker. Off target with the 3.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And that one's good. Magician's got 42 in the game.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
Here's Highland. It's rebounded by Washington. 22 was their biggest lead. Pass to Carrington. And 1:01 left to play in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Sarr. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Sarr at the line, please.
And Minnesota has possession. A 12-point game. To stop the run. And it's good on the layup.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
Here's Magician. He's guarded by Highland. Pass to Champagny. And it's Gobert with a rebound. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
Here's Carrington, covered by Alexander Walker. Pass to Magician. Shoots. Washington again can't hit. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in.